Hey everybody, and welcome to Co-Optional. I'm going to be playing some Splunkey with my younger brother Sam. He's about 3 years old, and as I've said before, and I'll say again multiple times in this series, he's a bigger threat than anything else I've run across. Now the whole premise of Co-Optional is that while the method we're in and the game we're playing is co-op, with the toddler, there's not much of a chance that it's going to go as planned. I plan to do some other co-op and other games, and Co-Optional will probably end up being a routine series, but I wanted to go ahead and open up with a game I've been hooked on lately. Now I'm trying to beat the game, so I'm not going to go through the mines of the jungle. I'm starting right in the ice caves where I've got my tunnel man to dig it. And if any of you haven't played Splunkey, it's a roguelike platformer. Anything you see will and can kill you. Now as we're opening up, I immediately take a fall to my damage, and things aren't going too hot, but I'm not too concerned. As you can see, I've got a bomb counter on both mine, and you can see my younger brother just threw both of his bombs. That, I have it set to random, but there's a man, a woman, and a dog, and the damsel, and I try and make it a point to collect them for the sake of the extra heart they give me, because I fall a lot in this level. With Sam blowing himself up, I have not got either of his ropes, and I missed both of his ropes I could have collected. Not too hot, but you know, I gotta do what I gotta do. You're gonna see a lot more of this co-optional gameplay later, and I'm sorry about the notification. From here on out, I will be turning those off when I'm recording, unless I absolutely have to have them on. Landmines, the bane of my existence. Step on them, they blow up. Yetis. Yetis are an evil creature. I've run across them and they do something that I call the Yeti trap, where they grab you and they throw you into a wall repeatedly. I mean, over and over and over again. If you'll notice already, both bombs have been thrown and nearly blow me up. For the first couple of runs, you don't see much of what I mean by he's a bigger threat than any enemy I've ever played with, but we'll get to that in a little bit. I'm kind of glad that the first couple of minutes of this video were not spent being blown up repeatedly, because that wouldn't give you a taste for how this game regularly plays. See, there's a male version of the damsel. Let's see. And this world has what's called the abyss. Anything below bottom, which is that lowest level you saw out there, is a bottomless pit of death. So I really don't know what to tell you about that. I'm going to follow it more than a couple of times, so you'll get a feel for it. Now, when your co-op partner dies, they can be revived through a coffin. I had to pass one up in an earlier moment because I couldn't get into its little holding area, but you'll see a handful of those get revived. See, right there we go. Immediately I take off. Like I said, this is a toddler, he's 3, he doesn't really know what he's doing. So leaving, Yeti. See, Yeti trap. Couldn't go anywhere, couldn't get rid of the Yeti. And now it's up to him. When your character falls off the map, you run out of HP, you become a ghost. And sometimes I just like to harass my younger brother. He laughs and giggles and we have a good time. So, not much about that. In the comments section, I'm going to leave that enabled. Well, that was a short run. Did I really play that badly? Like I was saying, if you like what you see here, leave me a comment if you got some ideas from other games that would be great for co-optional. I'm not looking for something overly gratuitous or anything gory. As a 3-year-old child, and I have to make sure I keep it kid-friendly. Oh yeah, I was a bonehead here. I blow up the easy way to it and then go the long way to get to that crate anyway. So, I'm not the best Splunkey player, but I love the full out of this game, so I've played this game a little bit with a friend at his house, and then found a speedrunner by the name of Bananasaurus Rex, and I watched a couple of his videos that I'll probably leave some links at the bottom of this video, maybe put a couple of annotations up in the corner, and just check his stuff out. It's cool, it's quick. He has a bit of a sailor mouth, but that's okay. I forgot that happened. That platform I grabbed onto is sensitive. As you'll see, I grabbed that one there and you ride it down. I touched it and then walked under it, and it came out of nowhere and crushed me. So, later, once I figure out latency and all that, I'm going to do some actual recording where I record live commentary, but with a toddler yelling, "Bring me back as a ninja." It's really not a good idea for co-optional. Now, a pro tip, if you're playing co-op with somebody a touch more competent than a toddler, go ahead and throw ropes in your way off the bottom of the map, because if they grab them, they can, your friends can try and bring themselves back. So on the way out at the bottom, I always throw ropes up. That way if somebody else falls near it, they can try and grab it. Now, as you saw a moment ago, I dropped my younger brother on that altar thing. That's an altar to Kali, or Kali, I don't know how to pronounce it, but we're going to go to Kali. And you can sacrifice things to her, and it should give you equipment. Like I've got a compass, which as you can see, puts a red arrow on the screen that lets me see where I'm going. And I just got what I'm going to again probably butcher the Kapala, and that will give me health from the blood spatters of my enemies. But this is, so far, it's been co-optional. Again, I need feedback. I'm trying to keep this channel interesting. If you got any ideas for other games you think I want to play, go for it. I'm open to anything. I play a lot of different games, but this was just, I had the capture card and I was bored, and I was like, you know what, let's try something different. I got the term co-optional from another game that I will be playing later on this channel called Battle Block Theater. It's made with the Behemoth. They made Alien Hominid and Castle Crashers, and in the opening for Battle Block, one of the things they advertise is co-optional play, where yeah, you could play with your buddy, or you could throw them into a spike. Now, you can pick up your partners, but as you can see there, I think he ran across one of the mammoths that was in the top right corner. They hit you with ice, and they impale you, and there's really not much you can do unless you can get out of the ice quick. You'll see messages like that at the bottom of the screen, and they're level-specific things. It feels like the 4th of July is the end of every mission. It's the end of the Ice Caves, World 3-4. And it's where you can get a secret exit out to get a plasma cannon, which I haven't bothered with, because I don't want to blow myself to bits. A Wet Fur is going to have the Yeti King, who's the giant Yeti. Oh, yay, and this is why it's called co-optional. If you didn't see that, go back and watch it again. I spawned, I came down here, came back to get my younger brother, and he hit me with a bomb that I couldn't recover from, and it blew me up. There are only a couple of instances where I just avoid playing because my younger brother really is kind of dense. If you, well, not dense, that's not the nicest word. You know what, scratch that. Where he doesn't know what he's doing yet. And so, like, see here, I'm trying to get him to go down in the hole, or breathing air at him to blow him over there, because that doesn't hurt him. And he's just not getting it. But finally we get it through, and my spinnings, come over here, no, this way, in the door, no, in the door, yes, in the door, no, yeah, in the door. And then here he starts celebrating because he made it, and that's where I'm spinning. It's just kind of, but yeah, a handful of times I just end the adventure because I really don't want to watch him struggle through the level. Over here you'll see the shopkeeper where I do something a little mean. If you irritate the shopkeeper, he runs around rampant and starts flailing a shotgun at you, which will pretty much insta-kill you. So what I do is I irritate him so that his hired hand, this little guy here with this bald, you'll see him. That guy, what he does is after I knock him down, he'll go and he'll hit my coffin and bring me back into the game. There I go, and as you see, skull goes to heart, and I'm now in the game again. But it's short-lived. I come down, I see the exit, so I make a mad break for it before something can get to him, or he can get to himself. And we carry on. This run of it, we didn't make it to the temple. I'll be uploading some more of this and that later. Wish this game would have online co-op, because I got a couple of friends who've got it that I think it'd be great to play with. But, you know, not much I can do. And that was the Abyss. You fall, you're done. Climbing gloves are recommended. They're one of the many items you can get from the shopkeeper if you don't irritate him. As you can see, now that I've made him mad, he's going to be at the end of every level with a shotgun to try and kill me. It doesn't matter how many times I take him out or what, but you just kind of got to go with it. The little aliens, if you hit them, they blow up. All that. Let's see. No! And there he goes. And I follow him into the abyss. Ghost. And let's try this again. As you can see, my Splunkey skills are not the best. You know what, I'm going to throw those annotations I was telling you about to Bananasaurus Rex's videos, if I can put them there, since they're not mine. I'll put them at the end when I'm just going to goof it off for right at the closer. Alright, there you go. That's rescuing the damsel. If you watch the cutscene, the humans will give you a kiss, the dog will lick you, and it'll give you an extra heart, because I now have 5. And now I have 4 again. Here's those pressure sensitive plates. Apparently they don't work when the AI or NPCs walk on them. Only you, so they would be trying to trick him down, and I get Yeti trapped. And I blow him away, and my little younger brother landmines himself. And, you know, we have a good time. It's chaotic, but I'm going to probably put some solo gameplay up, because I've had some really cool moments, some really phenomenal runs. You can rob the shopkeeper or kill him in his shop, where you could take his item and he'll come after you. So if you can get like a shotgun or something in the store, you can blast him before he can react. And in the ice caves, he'll run right into the abyss so often it's not a problem. I might make a video later on me trying to get the door to the temple up, because I have to get an item from all the way back from World 1 down to the end of this world, which is the death trap. Here, I'm trying to make my way back to my younger brother, because I want to put him on the altar. You get really good items for sacrificing people, and it was like karma got me instantly. I fell off a cliff and was just like, nope. Happens, and here we go, we carry on, and again, there's a shopkeeper, a hired hand shop. You could hire these guys, but they're really expensive. Their landmine blew up the altar, and when you blow up the altar the first time, she gives you a penalty of spiders will pop out of it. If you blow it up a second time, you get a ball and chain that you have to carry, which takes away your ability to use a weapon, and it pins you to so far. And the third time, it'll spawn the ghost every level, which normally spawns if you take too long in a level. And he's insta-kill. There is no way to prevent it unless you're in the secret hidden level, where then you can run it through lava over and over and over again, and that'll kill it. But as you saw there, that was the worst landmine throw ever. I hit my younger brother with it, it blew us both up, and it slid across in the ice. Now, I don't know why I stood there. I think something happened there, but anywho. And then I think I have a couple more runs, playthroughs, where we try stuff, and there he dropped his controller. And I just missed my jump, and as you'll see, most time I'm going to throw a rope on my way out. But okay, y'all, here's where I'll throw in the annotations, and I just want to thank y'all for watching. If you've got any ideas for other co-optional games, again, I've told you what I really need in the earlier of the video. Leave any other ideas you've got in the comments. You can always message them to me. I appreciate y'all taking the time to watch this, and as always, this is Darkness Gang 1, signing out.